All right, Math 1, Unit 4.4, word problems. We just did 1 through 6 a little while ago, and now we're going to finish up going over 1 through 7 real quickly. All right, number 7, Beth has 12 coins in her hand. The coins are all nickels and dimes. First equation is about the number. So she has nickels, and she has dimes, and she has a total of 12 coins. The second equation is always about the value of the coins. We know nickels are worth 5 cents. We know dimes are worth 10 cents, and we know she has 95 cents. And they want us to find out how many of each coin. So we're going to multiply the top equation by 5 to get the nickels to cancel out. Negative 5 times n is negative 5n. Negative 5 times d is negative 5d. And negative 5 times 12 is negative 60. Now we combine the two equations. 5 plus negative 5 is 0. That is canceled out or eliminated. 10 minus 5 is 5d, and 95 minus 60 is 35. Divide both sides by 5, and we get d equals 35. That's how many I'm sorry, no, it isn't. It's 7. Gee whiz. 7. Plugging that back in, n plus 7 equals 12. Subtract 7 from both sides, and we find out that she has 5 nickels. If we want to check our work, nickels equals 5, which is worth 25 cents. Dimes, she has 7, which is 75 cents. No, it isn't. It's 70 cents. Boy, I'm trying to rush, which is 95 cents. So it works out. Okay, number 8. I think I gave you these equations the other day. Let's see here. Okay, so number 8. Earl has 20 coins, all dimes and quarters. All right, so that would mean the dimes plus the quarters should add up to 20 coins. I know dimes are worth 10 cents, and I know quarters are worth 25 cents, and Earl has a total of $3.80. So we'll say 380 cents. Yes? Sure. So I'm going to multiply the top equation by negative 10 to get the dimes to go away. So negative 10, oops, forgot my d there. Okay, negative 10 times d is negative 10d. Negative 10 times q is negative 10q. And negative 10 times 20 is negative 200. The d's cancel. And we have 25 minus 10 is 15q. And 380 minus 200 is 180. Divide both sides by 15. And we get q equals 12. So there are 12 quarters. All right. So we take this back. We go d plus q equals 20. Which means there are 12 quarters. So we subtract 12 from both sides, and we end up with d equals 8. Meaning there are 8 dimes and 12 quarters, which adds up to 20 coins. That's good. 8 dimes would equal 80 cents. 12 quarters would equal $3. And together that is $3.80. So it all worked out. All right, number 9. Sheila has 26 coins in her toy bank. All nickels and dimes. So nickels plus dimes equals 26. Nickels are worth 5 cents. Dimes are worth 10 cents. And Sheila has $2.45. Multiply times 5. Negative 5. Negative 5n. Minus 5d equals, what do we got here? $13.30 or just 130? We don't need the decimal. Cancels or eliminates. 10 minus 5 is 5d. 145 minus 130 is 115. Divide both sides by 5, and we get d equals 23. Okay? So plugging that back in, n plus 23 equals 26. Subtract 23 from both sides, and we get n equals 3. Okay, let's check our math. 3 nickels would be 15 cents, and 23 dimes, whoops, 23 dimes, sorry, I'm trying to hurry here and I'm making mistakes, should equal $2.30, which means you add them together, you get $2.45, and that's what she has. Quick way to check your work. Okay, number 10. The sum of two numbers is 19. I believe we did this one in class yesterday. Okay, so I'm going to skip 10. Number 11, the sum of two numbers is 85. We don't know what the numbers are, so we call them, in this case, I'm going to choose A and B. You could choose X and Y, M and N. It really doesn't matter what variables you choose. So the sum of two numbers is 85, or if we add two numbers together, you'll get 85. I don't know what those numbers are. Their difference is 11. So if I subtract A minus B, I'm going to get 11. Well, this one's pretty easy because I don't have to do anything. Those two are eliminated. We get 2A equals 96. Divide both sides by 2, and we get A equals 48. Which means 48 plus B equals 85. We subtract 48 from both sides.
37.
We get B equals 37. And pretty easy to check our work. 48 plus 37 equals 85. Check. 48 minus 37 equals 11. Check. All right, last one, maybe the trickiest. Number 12. The sum of two numbers is 27. That one's pretty easy. Most everybody came up with that. The second one is a little trickier. A number. Well, what number? I don't know. Let's just choose one, A or B. Let's call it A. A is. We should know in math, is means equals. So A equals 5. More than means, we talked about this a few weeks ago, plus the other. What's the other? The other number, B. So our second equation is simply A equals 5 plus B. We did talk about on more than means to switch them. More than, less than, fewer than, greater than means switch them. So A equals B plus 5. If A is 5 more than B, well then you'd have to add 5 to B to make them equal. Okay, we're going to plug in B plus 5 wherever there's an A in the other equation. So in other words, it's B plus 5 plus B equals 27, which means 2B plus 5 equals 27. We subtract 5 from both sides. We get 2B equals 22. Divide both sides by 2. And we get B equals 11, which means A plus 11 equals 27. We subtract 11 from both sides, and we get A equals 16. Checking your math. 16 plus 11 equals 27. Check. 16 equals 11 plus 5. Check, check. So we're good. Any questions on those? All right, let's move on to the next assignment.